ahead and type multi here in the search bar at the bottom, and you'll see this effect come up which says multi. Go ahead and drag and drop that in between these two shots. And if you go ahead and you hit play, you will see that there's nothing there. That's because we have to go and select the transition, go up over here, and select the clips that are going to be featured in these 4 squares. If you go ahead and click on this little arrow, it'll tell you here, choose a clip that has the top left you want to use. So go ahead and we'll go to the beginning, select that right there, and click apply clip. Then you go down here to the next one, and it'll say choose a clip that has the top right you want to use. So go ahead and we'll click that there, apply clip, go down over here, maybe that's the one we want, perfect. And for the bottom right, we'll go all the way to the end over here to this guy, and we'll apply that. So now when we scroll back to the beginning, go to the transition, hit play, we've got those shots in there. So some of these transitions do require you to do a little more additional work before they'll work by default. Now the other transition that might get used more often in a documentary workflow is the flow transition. Go ahead and select your blade tool by hitting B, make a little incision there, go ahead and zoom in, make it easier to see, and just go ahead and pull this over to the right a little bit. So we've basically just created a jump cut. So in the background, he's staying fairly still, but in the front, you can see his mouth starts to move. So as you hit play,
No knocks on the door.
it just looks kind of weird
No knocks on the door.
because there's a jump. Now, if we were to go down over here and type in flow, go ahead and drag and drop that flow on there, and you'll see it says analyzing for optical flow, and now it's done. And you see the image kind of jumped a little bit. That's because as you hit play now, you'll see what happened is it took the image and it digitally morphed one clip into the next. Now this was an extreme example that you would never actually do, simply to illustrate to you what was happening with the effect. This is it morphed together with the flow, and this is it with the jump cut. As you can see, very different. Now admittedly, it does look a little weird with the flow because like I said, this isn't really a good case where you would use this. But if you were in a documentary editing situation and you needed to cut out an here or an there, this is the perfect transition that you could utilize for that.